Welcome back, guys. Not Today Craps. Johnny here. Let's get into it. Reaction vid to mark the point. We're going to be doing a reaction vid to one of his things called Genius Crap Strategy. A winning Genius Crap Strategy. You'll see how it works out for him. We're going to play along with the Johnny Don't Come Lately strategy and see who does better. I don't know anything about this video. I haven't watched it. I think it came out 10 hours ago. Look at that, 10 hours ago. I have no idea. So, Not Today stands for we're not going to gamble with funds we don't have. We're not going to gamble emotionally. And we are not going to give back profit when a profit. Now, let's do it. Oops. $1 million challenge, not doing. All right, so let's get into it. And let's see what he's got going on.
Back to mark the point. Let's just be honest. When it comes to craps, we all are part of this roller coaster, right? We had the good days, the bad days, the good trips, the bad trips. So on my last cruise, I've already talked about how bad it was and brutal. So what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to find a way to be able to stay in the game longer, not have a huge risk, and have a little regression. So I think you're going to like this. Make sure you stay tuned for the full explanation, because I have a little caveat that helps us out to keep us in the game a little bit longer. So make sure you don't fast forward. Watch this. Okay, here's the first thing we're going to do. The first thing we're going to do is always get a point set. Let's just say we get a point set and it is on the 9. Not playing any pass lines, no come out action. Just straight inside bets for this start off. Okay, we're not going to place any bets until the point set. Once the point is set, we're going to go 110 on the inside. Now 110's a good healthy bet for a lot of people. There's one thing I did notice on the cruise or the last time a couple played. People are typically just going 6 and 8. They're only going 66 inside. But the problem is it's so hard to build off of just 2 numbers, or even at inside bets at the bare minimum. It's kind of hard to build off of it and to be able to regain your money back, especially if you're only playing inside bets. So with this way of play, let me show you what we can do here. Let's just say you got any of these inside bets to 5, 6, 8, or 9. This is your inside. It'll pay you $35. Okay. Now it will be a little bit different on how we play this if it hits the 5 or the 9 or the 6 and 8, because the 6 and 8 already have that cap, which is a red chip. Let's just say it is the 6. If we hit the 6, what we're going to do is we're going to take all this money. If you look here, that's 50, 65. We're going to drop $1. Let's just say we drop $1 out of our rack to make it 66. Okay, one hit on the inside, you have a $66 payment by using that number, and then we're going to pull these bets down. They're going to come back to your rack, and we're going to place 66 on the inside. Okay. At that point in time, watch what we do in just a minute. I'm gonna explain. Okay. So let's just pull this bet back and show you what happens if you hit the 5 or the 9. Okay. So let's go back at this again. Now, if you hit the 5 or 9, it's gonna be a little bit different. Remember, because you don't have the red caps here. Let's just say it's the 5. It'll still pay you $35. That doesn't change. It'll pay you $35. But if you look, you only have $50, $60. So in this case, you actually need to drop down $6. Is almost like a power press or a pressure, if you want to call that. But we are going to still pull the rest of these bets down, and now you have $75, $85 coming back to your rack. But what they'll do is they'll set you up at $66 on the inside. Let me show you what that's going to look like real quick. So they'll set you up at 66 on the inside, in case you don't know what that is. Again, still working only your inside numbers, but your 6 and 8 will be at $18 each. And your 5 and 9 is going to be at $15 each. Remember, you've recouped, in this case, $85 minus the 5 or $6 that you dropped. So let's just call it right at $80, right? The first line of defense here, what we're going to do is we're going to gain back our 110. Okay, so that means the first thing we're going to do, let's just say it hits a 5, that'll pay me $21, okay? Well, that's going to show you, I'm just going to change this out just so you can visually see it. So now what we have here is 105, let's call it 106, right? You're looking for 110 inside. That's what you're waiting for. So we're going to get one more hit. Let's assume we get another inside hit. Now, we are not going to press anything. So So now we're officially, call it out the hand plus the $6 that you borrowed, right? But now we are officially out of the hand. We have 66 on the inside, and I have a $10, $11 in profit back into my rack secured. Here's gonna be my suggestion. We know that the PSOs are gonna come, the one hitting down, or you hit the 4, you hit a 10, you hit 11, and you never hit an inside bet. So what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to secure one extra shooter before we press our inside, okay? So you see this is our original bankroll back, and I now have $11 in profit. I'm gonna wait. It doesn't matter if it takes me 1 or 2 or 3 shooters. It doesn't matter. We are not gonna press up this entire inside at all until we recoup an additional 110. And then at that point in time, we're still gonna play the regression, but once we have 2 shooters, one the original bankroll, and then plus 1 additional 110, then we can start pressing up by 1 or 2 units or however you like to. Okay, guys.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't see this working out well. I don't even understand it, what he's even trying to do. So he's gonna try and make $100 before they press this? Is that the point here? Like, is that what he's saying? So they want to get the original $100 off and then make $100 with this up here on the 5, 6, 8. This way you make $100 and you're kind of in. I don't understand it.
I'm gonna roll this out. I think this is gonna work out really well.
I don't think it's gonna work out at all.
Make sure you follow along because I'm gonna show you how we're gonna get back to that 110, how we still regress and still pull our money back and staying in the game longer. That's what you.
My goodness gracious. Guys, you can't play craps all day. It is a in and out. Hit your mark and get the fuck out. Are you fucking kidding me right now? You can't play this all day. You can't play. Get this in your fucking heads. You can't play this all day. Come to the craps table with whatever money you have and a target. If you come in with $200, once you hit $20, $30 in profit, be gone. 10%. If you can get to 20, 25%, that's a great day. You can. It's very hard to double your bankroll in craps. I don't care what any of you people say. Do it. Prove it. Go out there, film yourself, in and out of the casino with cash. I don't want to hear that you did it. I want to see it. It is not easy. I don't care what anybody says. So, he's trying to keep you at the table long, bro. You don't want to be at the table long. You want to be there, get your couple bucks profit, and get the fuck out. We go in for 4,000, looking for 400, and we call it quits. For this video, I'm gonna play every come out, whatever. I'm gonna play it till he ends the video, till he stops shooting, and we'll see what I end up with playing the Johnny Don't Come Lately strategy that we kind of devised here, or it's out in the ethos. I don't know if it's a strategy, but this is how I play, and we'll see how much he makes compared to me. I don't know what he's buying in for. We'll find out, but we're buying it for $4 grand.
You want to do, you want to be able to grind out really the losses. That way, whenever the big roll does come,
that's a huge maybe. You don't know that.
You're still set up for it, and you're not losing all your bankroll at the same time. Okay, guys, we're going to roll this out. We're going to see how we do. If we can make some money, remember, guys, I try to say this in every video. It doesn't matter what these dice roll. It could be really, really nice. It could be 20 rollers. It could be 3 rollers, 4 rollers. It doesn't matter. If the dice do not cooperate, it don't matter what you're going to play.
That is 100% truth. 100% truth.
You're going to lose, right? If the dice, even if it doesn't matter, you're playing light side or dark side, it doesn't matter. If the dice don't cooperate, any strategy can win or lose. It doesn't matter. We're going to see how these roll out and these 2 or 3 shooters.
All right, let's get ready here. Let's see what he's got. I'm gonna get my don't pass ready. off $200 on the don't pass. Oh no, is my camera not working? What is this? Oh no. All right, there we go. All right, guys. Let's get this rolling. See what we got.
Here we go. All right, here we go, guys. We're all set up. I have $750.
All right, you start with 750. That's not. That's a shit bankroll, man. You can't. He's playing like $100. Let me see.
Already in my rack. So if I laid out $750 to the dealer, they'll give it back to me. I did get some singles and some fives because I know I'm going to be exchanging that a little bit. So here we are. I have $750. Let's get a point set.
I think he's going like 110 across. Like what? All right, oh, I gotta see this. This is crazy. I don't see this. $750 playing 110 across. That's not gonna go well. Maybe you will. Who knows? All right, let's go.
Let's grab 2 dice, and here we go. All right, let's.
All right, we're on the 5. We're going to run a $200
To be
DC.
the 415. Let's mark the point on the 5. The 5 is the point. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop down 110.
Yo, he's doing a $750 bankroll, 110 across. Bro, and he says this is not a high risk. My God, what?
To the dealer, okay. Drop down 110, and he'll say, please, or tell them 110 on the inside, 1/4. So 110 on the inside. And we are ready to roll. Here we go. Looking for 1 inside hit. And that's going to be Boxcars 12. No,
All right, my DC over here on the left pushes on a 12.
no help to me. And here we go. And there's
We just won $200.
aces. How about that? We turned the dice totally upside down. And there's a 6, 4, 2. Perfect. Okay.
All right. My DC goes to the 6.
So what's going to happen is, remember, the 6 will pay me $35, okay? I'm going to drop down $1 out of my rack. That'll give me $66. Again, that gives me 66. I'm going to pull these other ones down. And so what I'm going to do is, until I know I have my 110 secured, I'm going to put it right here to see where my 110 is. I'm going to replace it, and then I'm going to...
Oh, is it because he kept the $30 here? Is that why? I'm not understanding. He only kept $30 off because the 6 was 30. So he wants another hit. Is that what this is?
Keep building it out, okay? So now I'm going to put it at 66 on the inside. Let me go ahead and get that set up. And you know what? If you want to drop the dealer a couple dollars, this is going to be a little bit of a chip exchange for him. So just make sure you do take care of your dealers, because you're dropping from 110 going to 66, and then.
Now, like theoretically, like with a $750 bankroll, playing $15 and under, like you should just be looking to make $70 and call this a day. Like this is like to make $70. Like just so you're aware, you're gonna make $70 playing this way and have to be content. 140 profit is a great day. So let's go.
It does take a little bit of work for him, so make sure you do take care of your.
Listen, I'm not gonna say you can get lucky, man. Just get roll up, long ass roll, and that can always happen, but you never know. And again, if he starts rolling numbers and points and all this crazy shit, I'll just switch my strategy up, and then we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Your dealers when you're doing that. Okay, that's gonna be the 5, 4, 9.
All right. And we ladder up and down losses and wins, so just be mindful.
And remember, our first game here is to try to get back our 110 totally. So what I'm going to do is, I know that's not quite 110 yet. That is 100. I want to get one more hit. And there's the 415. That is our point.
Almost 200. Let's do it.
Okay, so it's gonna be another $21. So here's what I know. This is gonna be our initial bankroll. Again, this is gonna be maybe a little bit longer video because I want to try to show you how important this is to get these back. Okay, so that is my 110. That is my starting bankroll. Okay.
Now, mind you, if you just kept it originally, you would have had more money. But we won't say nothing.
So what we're gonna do is let's pull this back.
And he could have just dropped it back now and had a little bit more money. Like, instead of making another 15 pays 21, 25 pays 30, you made another $14.
So now my next stage of this is try to get one more shooter, okay? Remember, I am not going to press any of these inside bets. I'm not going to move to the outside until I've secured one more 110. So that means I need at least 2 or 3 hits. It may take 2 or 3 shooters to recoup that money. You're not going to get it all in one.
So are these bets off right now if he throws a 7?
Unless you have just a nice roll that you catch up with.
I see.
Okay, that's going to be the 617. That is the come out roll. That is a frontline winner.
Okay, so he doesn't take his bets off. All right, so we got paid. So we're up 100 already.
We are not playing a pass line, so it doesn't matter
Back
to
on
us.
the 5.
Okay, there's the waitress to 3-2.
See, like, I like doing the DC on the come out, you know, the next roll after the point's been established. Because I had the don't pass. Like, I don't lose the don't pass bet. Like, I don't know.
5. Okay, again, we already got our money set up. We're not going to press. We're going to continue to collect until we have one more shooter secured. Okay, that's going to be the 5.
So he goes to 8 with this.
Five, 3, 8. Easy 8. Let's go ahead and pay it out at $21. Remember, 18 will pay you 21. And I am going to exchange these out in a minute for greens so we can see where we're at.
Oh, we got capped.
There's another easy 8, 5, 3. Okay, that'll pay me 21. And here we go. That's all right. We got about $50. If you look there, that is $50. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it look like 50. Again, I'm looking for 110. Gives me another shooter before I press up anything. Okay, there's a 9.
Run a 9. So we get 2 equal value don't pass bets on the don't comes. And then we do $100 come bets. Just 2 after this. And then we just wait and see what happens.
9, 6, 3. Perfect. That'll pay me 21. Here we go. All right, let's do it. Let's see here if we can get another one here. How about that? Another.
All right, another 8. This roll's kind of wrecking me a little bit,
Nice
but
roll,
I'm not
right?
worried.
So that will pay me $21. Again, I'm not pressing up anything until I've secured my 110. And if you look like that is 75 or 75, 85, 90. That's $90 out of the 110. Okay, so that's how far we are. We're not doing too bad here. One more hit. Okay, if we're happen to get, this is a lot of inside hits already. If we can get one more hit, let's show you what we can do here. And there's the 5. That is
Correct me, bro. So now we go $300 on the DP.
just a point again. Perfect.
Don't pass.
Okay, now that's going to pay me $21. We just hit every inside point, which is really, really nice, right? Just so happened. But if you look here, I have 75. That's going to be another green chip. That is 110. We have secured a second shooter, okay? Original bankroll, and now we have a second.
Okay, now, all right. He's getting his original bankroll back, so he's up $110.
Shooter. Now, at this point in time, the puck is off. Now we can start pressing either 1 unit or 2 unit, or however you want to, and put a little bit more back into the rack, okay? Here we go, shooter. Let's get a new point. How about that?
I knew that was fucking coming, bro.
At another 6-7 on the come out roll. A perfect time to hit them when the puck is off. Your money is safe. Remember, we always follow the puck, okay? Never work our bets on the come out.
I won the hard 10. We always just stick to $200 on the DC. We don't ever have to, we're making the money back on the don't pass line, not on the DC. So we don't make them equal bets, unfortunately.
Out roll. That's going to be the
I
hard.
know I said, oh.
Hey guys,
man.
welcome back. Now we can start pressing either
That's good.
1 unit.
So I know I said that we're equal. No, it's just this, the deal pass bar, don't pass goes up and down ladders. The don't come is always $200 flat bet. And we can take odds if we want. So if this goes to the 4 now, definitely taking odds.
Or 2 unit, or however you want to, and put a little bit more back into the rack, okay? Here we go, shooter. Let's get a new point. How about that? Another 6-7 on the come out roll. A perfect time to hit them when the puck is off. Your money is safe. Remember, we always follow the puck, okay? Never work our bets on the come out roll. That's going to be the hard 10. Let's mark the point on the 10. And now let's do a little pressing pattern. We've actually hit quite a few inside bets.
So we're going to the 6. I'm going to take $200 in odds against the 10. It's just the right thing to do.
That is the 5-1-6, okay? So what's going to happen is that 5-1 will pay me 21. At this point in time, you could either go up 1 unit, 2 units. It's totally up to you. I kind of like to go 2 unit increments. That'll take me all the way up to a $30 bet. I'm still racking $10 back into my rack, and yet I still have a $30 bet working there for me. I can pull these back to make it look like $30, okay? And here we go. There's aces. That's a
Right, that makes us money.
both places, snake eyes, no help. And how about that? 3.
Oh, yes. Let's go. Forward. Let's go. Yeah, the 5-1-6 was a DC. I was getting confused. You rolled a 6 and then a 2 and then a 4. Okay. So we got our 6 and a 4 DC. The 4 has $200 in odds behind it. So if you 7 out, we win $300 on the 4. The 10 also has 300 with $200 in odds behind it. So that would win us 400, and the 6 would win us 200 if he throws a 7.
1-4. That's Big Joe, not spreading to the outside. We're playing very conservative here, okay?
All right, so the comeback goes to the 8. And we do 2 DCs plus 2
Very
coms.
conservative. This is a grinding system. For low bankroll, bad choppy tables. You know, you want to take advantage of the wins, but you don't want to just throw your money out there and be wasteful either, right? So that'll pay me $21. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna drop $1. I'm gonna go up 2 units, and when I go up 2 units, that'll now take me to a $30 bet. I'm gonna put the $10 back into the rack just like that. Let's go ahead and make it look like $30. And there we go, just like that, okay? There's a 6.
Ooh. I'm gonna up my lay or my odds to $400 on a 10.
How about that? We've hit it again. Again, I love the 2-step increment because what's going to happen here, that'll pay me $35. I'm going to drop down $2 more, okay? I'm going to make it look like 42. I'm going to rack the quarter back into my rack. Again, incremental increase, all right? 3, 1, 2, 3, craps 3, no help. Come on, shooter. And there's the hard 8 guy.
I'm gonna get 100.
That is the square pair, another inside hit. Another inside hit, I'm gonna drop down $2 more, okay? When I drop down 2 more times, I'm gonna say go to 42. Again, I'm racking another quarter. Look at that, we've already, original bankroll, 1 shooter, we've already almost got enough for a second shooter. Even if we regressed right now, you would have enough for another shooter, actually.
Let's go. Oh. And like, of course, when you get a roll like this, yeah, you're gonna make some money.
Long roll. That is going to be another 8. Now that is going to pay me 50 for 1. What I like to do is once I get to the $50 bet, I usually go 50 for 1, and I'll just collect this one right here. Okay, I collected it, and look here. Now you have secured.
My question is, what happens if you've been throwing 7 outs? Like, how do you recoup? Like, this works because it's working now, right? How do you attack this if you get 7s on the 3rd roll after the come out? Like, I hope he goes into that.
A second shooter. So now, no matter what, you're in profit, right? You're 100% in profit. You got 2 great shooters. That means you don't have to worry. You're still going to regress. We're still going to play conservatively once we get to it, but you don't have to worry about the PSOs as much because you have a couple.
All right, I don't have anything in the come.
Shooters ready for you. All right, that's going to be a Yo 11, no help. Oh, I hit the chips with my fingers. And that's going to be the 9 sensor field.
Does it do anything with us?
Now that's going to pay me $21. Again, 2-unit increase. That takes it up to a $25 bet. Let's put these back into the rack, make it look like, how about that? Make it look like 110, almost. And there's a 5, perfect. We've hit all of our inside numbers again. There was not rolling like this on the cruise. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, they did not play like this at the cruise. It was very choppy. I could not get 2 to 3 inside hits or even across hits for that matter. It was pretty bad. This is working out pretty well so far. Don't put your expectations right here because this has not been my normal lately, okay? There's another 6.
Well, we make 100. Like I said, what happens with this strategy, right? If it's not going good, like, of course, if you're rolling like this, a light side strategy, man, if you're hitting numbers, you're gonna be good.
check us out, guys. That would be a 50 for 1 if you want to call it that. 50 for 1. I'm just going to go ahead and collect it, right? Go ahead and put that into the rack. Let's grab some more greens. And then maybe the next couple times we can start pressing it up, okay? And there's a 5. Wow, nothing but inside numbers all day. Let's go up to a $35 bet. Let's collect a quarter. And what I may do is, I'll wait, see how it goes here.
Oh, my comeback goes to the 5, sorry.
Guess we'll exchange some quarters out in a minute. That is the 617.
Oh, right. So we had 200 and then 200 in odds. So this is even money. This pays 1 to 2. And we get even money. So this is 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. And I have $400 in odds. That pays 2. I'm up $300.
Okay, that was the first shooter. Wow. What are we, about 12, 14 minutes in, and that was the first shooter. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull everything back. Not too bad to start off our first shooter, right? Again, keep your expectations low. That does not happen all the time. In this case, it was a pretty nice first roll, okay? Let's turn the puck off. Let's get another one going. It does help when you hit that come out roll twice, and they're...
All right, so we're on the 9. We're going back down to the base level, 200 on the dump, guys, right? 200 on the dump. Come. Let's go.
It was the 7s on the come out roll, which is big red. That does help us out. All right, that's going to be the center field, the 639. Again, we've already got our first shooter here. Let's go ahead and mark it up, put 110 on the inside. Looking for one hit. We're going to play it just the same, okay? Grinding it out, get to your wins, take advantage of the long shooters when they come, and that's going to be the 6. Or 2, perfect, okay? So again, what's going to happen is it's going to pay me 35, okay? I'm going to drop $1. I'm gonna make it look like 66. Don't change your system. Keep it going. Do the exact same thing over and over. Again, I want to try to secure that 110, so I'm gonna play it. Let's move this over, and I want to try to secure that.
The problem with this is unless you get long rolls with numbers being hit, like your 4 numbers, you're just gonna slowly bleed to the 7, unfortunately. That's the problem with this strategy. It's a grinding strategy, and most of these strategies, you grind towards 0.
That to be 110 on the inside. Again, we are going to go out for 66 on the inside, okay? Remember, that looks like 15 on everything. It looks like 18 on the 6 and 8. I got a couple chips mixed up there. Boom, 66 on the inside. Let's straighten them up a little bit. The point is our 9. We've already hit 1 and we've regressed. Okay, that's big.
I love playing like this because I have no idea what's coming next.
Big Joe to 3-1.
It's like me just playing the
No
game.
help
It's
to me.
awesome.
And there's a 6 again, 6-2.
6. Ooh. Now I put $200 in the don't come, and then I put $200 odds on the 4.
Okay, that's gonna pay me $21. Grab some more reds here. That'll pay me 21. Okay, so what I'm gonna do
So if he rolls a 4 now, I'm gonna lose $400. I'm gonna get freaking wrecked.
is I'm gonna collect. Remember, I want to try to get to 110. Try to secure this up. Actually, let's make that look like a quarter. That's 5.
So basically, like, why don't you throw another come bet? I always want a don't pass plus 2 don't comes. Then I come with the second come. Like right now, I want 2 don't comes up. Yes, of course, I can get burned on this and a 7, but at least I'm covered. Like I have $200 on the 4, so I get paid 200 on the don't, and basically $200 profit because the 6, the 100 on the 6 is the odds that's going to be the payout for the 4. So I have $200 leg and no odds on that DC. So I profit $200 on a 7 right now. If it goes to 7 next, I'm profiting $200.
So we've gotten 100. So we just need 10 more dollars to secure our 110. Put the $1 back into the rack. Okay. Here we go. Then we can start pressing up again, right? And
there it is. So 2. This takes that. And 200. Still up $300 and hitting that 6 lost me 200, but I won $100 back on the 4. So you have to take odds on your come bets and your don't come bets. It's just a smart thing to do. But I'm not taking odds on the come because I just don't believe on taking odds on the come. I'd rather make even money. If I was throwing a lot more on the don't come numbers, I'd probably take some odds on the come bets. But I'm a 7 player, bro. I'm a big bread. I love it.
there is the 5-7. All right, so we're going to pull all this back. We wasn't going to press up until we secured that 110 one more time. That was the 5-2-7. So let's go and pull everything back. Let's turn off the puck, and let's do for shooter number 3. Here we go. That's got 10.
All right, perfect. I'm gonna take $200 in odds against the 10, just in case he throws a 7 now. At least I'll make $100. Also, once I get to my come bet, I'm putting more odds on that 10, because the more rolls you get, the more 7. I just believe the 7's coming for 10. It's just my gut feeling.
The big bend down there on the end. Let's mark the point with 10. Let's drop down now. Remember, so this.
And again, in order to make money, you have to risk it. That's craps, guys. Like, if you're not willing to risk, you're not going to make it. You can play safe and make no money. It's up to you. If you're not willing to take risk, what the hell is the point of playing this game? Like, you have to take the risk to make the money.
This is 100. We're a little bit short. That's all right. We'll call it 110. Let's try to secure each shooter every time, okay? And there's a 9-5-4.
All right.
Center field. Okay, it's gonna pay me $35. So in this case, remember, I don't get everything, so I have to drop down. I call it a little bit more money. Let's just pull it out of here. We got to drop down $6 to make.
I just love light side players, like mentality. Like, it's just hilarious. Like, you need so much to go right to make money. It's just funny.
Make it look like 66, and I'm gonna pull the rest of this back. So now I know I got to go 66 inside. Okay, let's go ahead and do that now. So, boom, just like that. Okay, so 66 on the inside, and the point is 10. Let's try to get a little bit more money back here. All right, there's a 5, 4-1.
All right. Now, see, the beauty about this is, so I have the 10, the 9, and the 5 on a DC, right? On the don't come, don't pass, whatever. I'm in a great position. And now I can go light side. I can play the 6 and the 8. So I have 200 on the 5, 200 on the 9. So if a 7 comes right now, right? It depends how much I want to make. So like if a 7 comes right now, I'm winning everywhere. I'm winning 2 on the 9. So 2 on the 9, 5 for 4. The come bet is a 100, so that's 5. 6, 7, 8. I'm winning $800 if a 7 comes right now, right? So I can literally put $150 on the 6, and I'm gonna do it. Why not? Because you can play both sides, right? Because I'm at no risk right now. The only risk I have is the DC. I'm at risk, but like the only big risk I have is on the 10 right now. Like, I'm not afraid of it, and I dare you to throw it. And if you do, congrats. Like, that's awesome. But I just, statistically, it's just, I'm in a great position. So I don't mind putting 150 on the 6 and the 8, 300 when I have a potential, if it throws a 7 this next roll, to win 800. So it's the 5 and the 9 will combine to pay me 400. The come bet's 500, and my don't pass is another 300 coming back to me. So I'll win $500 even if I have $300 working on box numbers. So I'm gonna put the 6 and the 8, 150. Maybe sneak in a win here, right? Or maybe sneak in a win. Let's see.
Perfect. That'll pay me 21. 21. Again, I'm gonna pull this back to make it look like a green chip. So now I have $100 there. Come on, shooter. There's a 10. That is.
Oh, he ruined me. Yo, I spoke it into existence, bro. He threw a 10. So $400 down, right? So now I'm gonna go $300 on the don't pass.
Point. Let's turn off our puck.
Even though I really don't have to, because I have the 5 and the 9 working, and I only gain to pretty much break even at this point, because I have $300 in don't pass, 100, so I'll like break even, and I'll be down money. We'll see how it plays out.
2 point. And how about that?
He's back on the 10. Now I'm gonna lay $400 in odds to recoup my $200 from last time. I have $300 plus $400 in odds on the 10 right now, $100 come bet, and I have the 6 and 8 plates for $150 each.
Hard 10 this time. Smart point back on the 10 again. Come on, shooter.
With a $100 come bet.
There's a 5. The waitress.
Oof. Now I'm at risk here, but I'm going to roll it.
And
hold on, let me see. Hold on. I got 2, 4, 5, 6. I'll be fine.
Trade that will pay me $21.
I'll pretty much break even. So that's 2. Yeah, I'll break even because there was a 7.
So at that point in time, what happens here is I secure my 110. Okay, I know another rack may look a little bit messy, but in your rack you can do this exact same thing. You have 1, 2, 3 shooters worth, right? So at this point in time, if you want to go and press it up, you can do that. Make it like a quarter. Let's pull that back. So now you've already secured your shooter there. And there's 8, 6.
No, perfect. I'll hedge a little bit on the 10 with a quarter, and I got my $100 comeback, and I took down the 8, and I have just a 6 working for 150.
6-2, perfect. That'll pay me 21. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop down $1. I'm gonna make it look like 30. I'm gonna rack $10 back into the rack. So now this looks like 30. Just like that. Okay. There's the 538.
Shoot. And hitting that 10 destroyed.
Back at it again.
And
I'm paying 35.
Let's
Drop down $2. Gonna make it look like 42. So 30, 42.
See if we can recoup.
Sometimes I'll collect the 50 for one, and then I'll go to the $60 bet. So incremental increase, just a couple units at a time, right? And there is another 8. Perfect. Perfect. Again, that's my 50 for one that I like. It's gonna be get the red chips here. That'll be 50 for one. Just go ahead and collect that, put it back into the rack just like that. Okay. 516. Okay.
All right, we got the 6. I'll hedge on my 8 with the hard 4 with the quarter, because I $50, whatever. And I have everything up where I want it, and let's see what goes.
I'm telling you, we've had some good rolls here. This does not always work out like this. Just so happened on this rollout, it's went well, right? Put the $10 back into the rack. That will now look like 30. Let's pull these back. I think you kind of get the idea, right? One hit regression, turn it to 66 inside.
Hard 8, bro. We got it. That's crazy. Right,
now, at this point in
8.
time, you know what? I've gotten a couple hits out of it. That will pay me 50.
That was a hard 8, right?
$516. Okay. That pay me happened on this. You kind of get the idea, right? One hit regression.
All right, hard 8. Kind of hedged. Oh, whoops. I kind of hedged it. I'm not even going to throw another DC in. I just don't believe in it right now.
Now, at this point in time, you know what? I've gotten a couple hits out of it. That will pay me 50 for one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this one back. That'll be my 50 for one. And then that's going to take this bet here, which is $31, comes back to your rack. And now you have a $60 bet sitting there for you. So you don't have to pull, you don't have to drop the dollar that last time just because they'll actually pull it off the top. Just a couple little tricks you'll see that the dealers do.
I should have put a don't come, bro. I would have won.
That's aces. That's a dots in both places. Come on, shooter. And that is.
Here's a 7. we're up $500. I wonder if he's going to throw another shooter.
You're 5-2-7. Okay, that's okay. We had some pretty good runs there, pretty good rolls. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull everything back here. I'm going to count it up. I feel like you got the idea, right?
He only went 3 shooters, bro. Let's see how much he made. So I started with 4,000. I made a little over 10%. Let's see.
110 inside.
And I got unlucky on the 10. And he picked me off. And he picked me off a bunch of times on my DCs. And I was still able to make $500. You know, yeah, covering the hard 8 here, it helped, but still, I would have made the $200 back if I put the DC in the don't come right after that. So that would have nullified it, and I would have made the same amount. I think I would have made more actually, because after the 7 come, yeah.
Just because they'll actually pull it off the top. Just a couple little tricks you'll see that the dealers do. That's aces. That's a dots in both places. Come on, shooter. And that's inside.
So I would have been at the same spot no matter what. Yeah.
So we're going to go and count it out. I know it looks like a mess like this. Let me try to straighten it up a little bit. Remember, we started with $750. And let's see what we ended up with. Okay. Oh, throwing chips everywhere. Not too pretty.
You did pretty good, I could see.
Let's set these up.
But again, he had a lot of wrong rolls with a lot of these 5, 6, 8, 9s. You know, a lot of 2, 3, 11, 12 didn't show up during the rolls. That's not going to happen too often.
In your rack, you can do it however you want to. In this case, it didn't work out too well. This is the way I had them all.
You did
totally
good.
How you want to display your chips.
I'm not going to knock it, bro. You made money.
Here as well. All right, that should be close to 500. Just make sure it's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 6, 7, 50. Okay, that was my starting bankroll. Let's just move it over to the side. That's what we started off with, $750. Move these over to the side, and now everything else here is profit.
And again, he just went for 3 shooters. That's fine, and he made profit. Let's roll this out multiple times and see how this works. Let's roll this out multiple sessions and see how it. I have close to 100 videos rolling this out. What I'm doing, and it made money almost every time. Every time it made money.
Right. So you got 1, 2. Should be $100. Let's check. So 25, 50, 75, 100. It's close to it. All right. So here's what we have: 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I got an extra one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 25, $450 profit. What? God.
Yeah, that's it. Do it again, bro. Do another video. Next, roll it again. That's all right. You made more than 50%. That's great. That's a great day. That's a great day. But I was playing dark side, and I still want $500. I still won. You played that side, and I played strictly dark side, and I played the 6. I hit the 8 and the 6 one time, right? And I still was able to get more than 10% in profit.
Guys, I'm going to tell you that is a very good rollout. It does not always work out this way.
Yeah, you say he knows. He knows. Do another video, man. Roll it out again. Roll it out like 10 videos in a row with like 10 shooters and see how well this does.
Those first couple of shooters, we had some really good hands, or really good rolls, especially with the come out 7s that happened at least twice. Perfect timing when the puck was hit. But this is a nice grindy system. Tell me if you like this type.
How are you going to call it a grinding system when you went through 3 shooters and it wasn't even tested? Like, you didn't test it. Like, this is why I love videos like this. Like, it's not even, you rolled it for 3 shooters per se. And it's a grinding system. How do you know it's a grinding system? Like, Is it because you're drawing your best? It's a regressive system. Like, I don't hate this guy, but like, you threw for 20 minutes, not even. So you talked for the first few, so you threw for like 15, 20 minutes. And I throw for like an hour. I get an insane amount more rolls. And I don't know, like, how are you gonna grinding it? You grinded the profit, yeah, I get it, but like, you would have won on any strategy playing that way. Like, what happens if you start to lose? Like, you understand? Like, what happens if you start to lose on this? How do you recover? What's the method of recovery? It's just to play this system out all the time. Like, hope you don't get a PSO. Hope you don't get knocked off on the second or third roll, fourth roll, and then I don't understand. You're waiting for 5 to 8 hits. That's not going to happen all the time. Like, this has to be tested longer than what he's doing here. Like, if you don't understand that, you're going to lose money in craps. Like, I just don't understand it. Like, this guy has great videos, but like, I made money too, and I got whacked a lot more. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he made half his bankroll, but he had everything going right for him. I had very little going for me, and I was still able to get the 10% profit. Like, come on. Like, I don't know. This is not a knock video. This isn't to be negative. It's just to bring light that he needed everything to go. Like, what happens if, when he shot this video, if it just all went to shit? Would you show it? Like, that's my question. Would you show the video? Probably not, because the system wouldn't show profit, right? Like, let's roll that out for 5, 10 more videos, and see if you can make the same amount of money. I got my money is you're not going to do it. Like, you're not going to make that money. This is not going to happen. Like, what's the recovery method if it goes south quick? Like, how do you recover in this strategy? Like, the way we do it is we ladder up and down on the don't pass, and we take odds when it makes sense, and take risk when it makes sense. That's how we overcome bad sessions, right? Like, if I didn't take odds on that 10, I wouldn't have lost a little bit of money, right? I got whacked off on a bunch of 8s and 6s, and 2 or 3 points. I got I think 4 points he hit, so that knocked me off, and I was still able to recover in profit, right? So even if it was he went great for him, but I still had a great day as well. So like, which one's better at this point in my eyes? I don't know. Both are good right now, because he made money, I made money. So like right here, both light side and dark side played correctly, made money. Everything was going right for him, but yet my way of playing here still made money. So if you understand, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Maybe nothing, I don't know. But I don't know. I think mine I have close to 114 videos of rolling out close to what I'm playing here. And it's tested. It's fucking tested, man. Like, I want to see him roll this out 20 videos and see if it's tested. Like, this might be the only win out of 20 times. Like, you can't just come out with this genius crap strategy and roll it out once. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. Anyway, thank you for the video, Mark the Point. It was great playing my strategy, the way I would play. And again, this is just one way of how I play. I could have just laid the 4-all game, right, and been playing the numbers. Like, I could have laid the 4 for $1,000. He only hit it once or twice. I could have laid the 4 for $1,000, played 500 inside, and made a fucking killing this game. Like there's so many ways to play this. But whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Sorry guys, it's late here. Very late. Just making this reaction video. Just wanted to get it cranked out. Hope you like the vid. Hope you like the new setup that I have going on with these cameras. We're going to be upgrading the cameras in like a month to more high def. Try to get the lighting a little right, a little better. I have under lighting on the rails. You know, I made the craps table myself. But so yeah, hope you guys like the video. I don't know, in the comments, which one you taking? My way, his way? You know, my way has risk, his way has risk. What do you think is better? Again, I have a recovery system. This strategy was never tested. He was always in profit from the first shooter. What happens if the first two shooters you go down $300, $200? So I would like to see a video, you know, showing that, but whatever. That's just how my mind thinks. Is it a genius crap strategy? No. It's just a regressive strategy. Like I said, I have a better one. Just lay the 4 for $1,000. For one roll, you lay the 4 for, suppose you come out, the puck's on the 10 like it is now, you lay the 4 for 1,000, you play 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, $100 each. Because that, if a 7 comes out, it's even. You know, the $4,000 lay pays 500 minus the commission, of course, so you're losing a little fraction of the money. And then you get a hit, and then you can take it all down and just, or you can just play $150, 6 and 8, and the 5, 900, get a hit, and then take everything down, take the lay down, and just play with the $1.75 or $1.40 across, and then that's, you know, you're playing with a, you know, a larger bankroll. I get it, a lot more at risk, but if you're not willing to take risk in this game, what the fuck is the point? Like, I don't understand it. Like, you can't nickel and dime the casino. Like, you can't nickel and dime this. You're gonna be the one that gets nickel and dimed. You need to come in here, take max, in my eyes, take max risk and get out quick. Like, take the risk and get the hell out. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like I said, we're buying it for $4,000. We're doing $200 don't passes with some don't comes. But again, you can just play the don't pass, right? And just ladder up and down and make money. Like, it's not, you know, they're not going to win every fucking point and 7s. And if that happens, if they keep throwing come out 7s, you just wait for the point to be hit. Just do it to the don't come, right? Just do a don't come bet or 2. And there's so many ways to play this game. You can lay the 4, lay the 10 for 1 roll, 2 rolls, and then hit some box numbers, hopefully, and make a quick buck. Yeah, that's all how you want to play. Like, really. Like I said, you can lay the 4 for $600, play the 6 and 8 for 300, get a hit, and you just made $175 and be out, right? And just be out of the casino. If you do that, it's high risk. But again, 7 comes. The only risk you have is the 4, right? The 4. That's anything. Like, when you're playing the pass line, when the point's a 10, the 7 is your enemy, right? The 10 is what you want to win. Like, there's always something that could go wrong for you. That's the beauty about this game. It's how you want to attack it and what your risk tolerance is. If you have no risk tolerance, you're not going to win at craps. I'm sorry. Like, people, like, this game's been along forever, and like, I don't see any craps millionaires on the internet telling you how to make millions on craps. You just got to get lucky. But you can minimize the risk playing the don't pass and the don't come. Like I said, look, I had everything going wrong for me, and I still made 10% of my bankroll. He had everything going right. He made 50%. He couldn't even double up his bankroll. He couldn't even double. He came close, which is great. But I guess for like the low rollers, you know, 750 to 5. What did he say? What was that? 85 or whatever, that's great. Or 485. Yeah, 4 something. He made like more than half, a little bit more than half, like 66%. That's great. It's a great day. You know, I'll take $400 a day at the casino. But that's extreme. The way he's playing is extremely risky. It's not gonna, and he said it, it's not gonna work out like that most of the time. Like hitting just those numbers all the time. I don't think he hit a yo all day. I don't think he even hit a 3. Or box score. I don't think he even hit 12. Like that was a perfect scenario for him. Like that's not gonna happen all the time. Anyway, it's getting late. Hope you enjoyed the video. And again, this isn't a knock. This isn't a slam against his channel or him or whatever, his way of playing. I just think that the don't pass and the don't come, the way we play it here is just, so much has to go wrong for you to lose money. And again, he was hitting numbers, hitting points, and we were still able to make money. Like, that's the craziest thing. He has some decent rolls. Again, a good shooter will ruin us. But that's why I preach, take a break. If it's going bad, take a break. We never got down past half our bankroll at risk, at serious risk all game, you know. So he didn't even touch. He was in profit from the first shooter, like crazy. You know, he was already because he's playing with like $15. You know, he's playing. He gets one hit, and then it only has $30 at risk, and then after 2 rolls, he's out of risk, and he's in profit. So like if that works, you know, if that rolls out like that for him, it's gonna be a good day for you, right? So you know, if you play this game long enough, you understand what I'm talking about. Again, the way he's playing, majority of people play that way. You know, they put all their money on the box numbers, never cover. Again, he would have made a lot more money if he threw. He wasn't even playing the pass line. He could have played like a don't pass for $100. He would have lost a few, but he would also won a few. And he probably would have made, laddering up and down, he would have made money. As like a side bet. So you can play the inside numbers, right? With, let's say 750. And then you can play the DP, don't pass, with 1,000. So you come to the casino with 1,700, 1,750. And you strictly use the 1,000 for the don't pass. And you're kind of like hedging, per se. I don't know. Anyway, enjoy, guys. Thank you for watching. Please comment. Let me know how you think, which one you like better. It really doesn't matter. Both made money. I think me making money was even a testament to how everything was going right for him, and we were still able to make money on the quote-unquote dark side, and pretty much everything was going right for him. So, enjoy your day, guys. Thank you.